really like helping out people and thought it'd be a good experience.
A group of 4 students were given a classroom assignment that they had to go out and do something good in the world. And the whole class, some people walked dogs at the SPCA, some people went to the seniors complex and read, some children picked up garbage, and this group of 4 students, to be honest, were kind of procrastinating, were not quite getting the job done, and I think they tried to call my bluff a little and said, you know, can we go overseas and do some humanitarian work? And I said, sure. But you know, of those 4, 2 of them were really passionate about it and chose to stick with it, and they found 6 friends, and the first year 8 of us traveled to Central America, and you know, it was a learning experience and kind of naive, but you know, over the years we've really grown, and this has become something more than any one individual. It's become, you know, it's something that lives on its own, and the faces of the children in these pictures are children that I really care about deeply, and it's through them that I'm allowed to really feel my passions of wanting to be an inspiring teacher, and they allow me to be with their love and their tolerance of me. For the last 6 years now, a group of students and myself have traveled to either Central America or now to Africa to do humanitarian work. The whole purpose of the trip is to allow the students to have human connections with people around the world that are less fortunate, and through those human connections to realize that there's change needed in the world, both here and in the third world.
When I first got there, it was kind of scary. I haven't been out of the province, or out of Canada actually, and it was really weird. A lot of stuff that you don't usually see, like drive by there and there's like fires on the side of the street because they burn their garbage, and it was just like, I don't know, like I was speechless. I didn't know what to say about it, but after getting there and spending more time there, it was really cool. Everyone was really inviting and loving.
With the planning always a year ahead, we started planning this trip now for Christmas about 8 months ago, and even though it was 8 months ago, we feel really rushed this year. Coming Christmas it's just hitting us like a wall that we're leaving in 35 days. What that looks like is a whole year of fundraising, of planning, of organizing needles and shots and healthcare and insurance and flights, and all that comes together because the students want to go, and family support, community support makes that very easy. Each student is required to pay for their own trip. It costs about $3,500 to travel each year. Students pay for that completely themselves, and then all the fundraising money that we make throughout the year goes directly to the community that we're traveling to.
Amazing. At first I was like, oh yeah, fundraising, but now actually like being able to go again, I'm really putting myself forward and trying to do all the fundraising and everything. Like trying to go forth and we just did a bottle drive. We're going to be doing a banquet in February, and basically we auction ourselves off to do 10 hours of work. And we're doing bake sales, stuff like that.
Yeah, I find it amazing. The community is so absolutely generous. I'm a teacher, money does not make sense to me at all. I feel poor, and each year students go out and we always exceed our budget. Our first year we hoped to make $9,000 or $3,000, and we made 9. The next year we hoped to make 9, and we hit I think 25. Last year was our greatest year ever, and we raised $85,000. And again, it's generosity of the community. It's amazing students that are really passionate about wanting to work towards a goal that they believe in.
I know it's going to be a lot more work because we're going to go build on the other orphanage. They bought in more land, so we're going to go build on that. And I'm expecting to meet more kids, it's kind of sad, but I know there'll be new kids, and kids that I've met before aren't going to be there, but I'm expecting it to just be, I think it's going to be different than my first time. We got there, we did a tour, and we went to the classrooms, and immediately as soon as you get in the classrooms, the kids were, like, they knew what you were doing there, they loved you, like, as soon as you got there, and it was amazing, like, kids, like, trampled you, and it was really, like, different. It was good, though. You realize, like, they like trust you like as soon as you're there, and I was kind of like not knowing what to do, but it was cool. The little girl, she means a lot to me. first time I like saw her, she was really like distanced herself, so I kind of just wanted to like get to know her better and like figure out like what was going on. And the first time like it made her smile, did something, and after that she'd just like run up to me, like just like she'd see me, her eyes would just light up, and I just love her. She's so cute.
You know, we get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, which in today's age for a teenager is, so we're actually up by 6:30. By 7, we're done eating our breakfast and we're at the job site and we're working. And we work, you know, it's hot, but we're working usually from 7 o'clock in the morning till about 5 o'clock in the evening. But again, kids aren't used to it. So after working, we might take off and go for a run to the beach, and the ocean's only 40 minutes away, and we'll let them be kids and recharge their batteries and then come back. The whole message is about hope, that together as dedicated, passionate people, we can make a change in the world. And these students every year do make changes in their lives, make changes in Fort St. John and in Ghana. Some of the changes are small in their heart that you can never measure, and then some of the changes are very physical and very obvious. And in the last 2 years, we've built 6 classrooms. And this year now, for the first time, we'll be building 2 classrooms plus living quarters for children so that they can live in conditions that you would be comfortable letting your child live in. I think one of the most powerful experiences we've ever allowed the children to have is actually spending a night at the orphanage. And, you know, when you see the kids' faces come back, and it's about hope and it's about passion and it's about life and future. But when those kids come back from sleeping a night in the orphanage, and you know, you have 29 children sleeping in something the size of a little bit bigger than your bedroom in your house, and they're sleeping on a mattress, and they all share and it's equitable, but you see 12 little girls sleeping shoulder to shoulder with their feet off the bed so that they can all have a piece of the mattress, and there's a chamber pot in the room, and that's where they're to go to the bathroom, and it's 40 above, and it's tough. And those kids come back from that day really emotional, and it's tough to realize that we really do have privilege. It's not good enough just to know that. We need to respect and honor that. I think any kind of traveling is good for students. When you hear students, they're saying, I'm going off to Australia, they're going off to Europe, I think that's a great learning experience, learning about other cultures, learning that things aren't, what you see here every day and you surround yourself with isn't the end all and be all of life. But traveling to Africa and traveling to a third world country and traveling as modestly as we do, I think is just, it's a life-changing. Our original company that we traveled with was called Seeds of Learning, and the name was really very apt. It made a lot of sense that this trip is about planting seeds in their life that, you know, for some people, it may take years before those seeds grow and germinate into something that makes change in the world. For others, it just sparks instantly, and you see that flower growing so quickly, and it's amazing to watch that. But for everyone, it changes them. It cannot.